Hey, today we're gonna be making these pot sticker bites. Oh my gosh, look at how cute with all our favorite flavors. So I've got my wonton skins in here ready to go, and we're gonna start with our filling. I have 1 pound of pork here, and I'm adding 3 sliced green onions. They're ready to go. In here I have 4 cloves of garlic, because you know, you can never have enough, and about 1 inch or so of fresh ginger grated. So we'll get that in. Oh my gosh, it smells so good in here already. And then we're gonna move right on with some 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So let's go here. 1, measure with your heart. 2 of those. And then I've got a tablespoon sesame oil. Let's take the lid off that one. A little bit of sesame oil goes a long way. So I didn't know mine didn't have a little stopper in it one time, and oh my goodness, it went flying. And we're gonna go do 2 teaspoons of this fish sauce. So I'll get this going. Oh my gosh, there we go. Fish sauce going in. We got 1. And we got 2. Got a little fishy smell there. And then we have our vinegar, a tablespoon of rice vinegar. Get my tablespoon back. There we go. And I'm gonna put in a little fresh cracked black pepper. And then we're just gonna get in there with our hands and go for it. So some fresh black pepper. Okay, and then we're gonna mix it up, and I think the best way is just get in there with our hands and do it quick. I took off my wedding ring for this activity because it will be a little bit of a mess. Now, if you wanted to make these ahead for a party, no problem. You could make this pork filling ahead of time, and then when you're ready to put them in the wonton skins in the muffin tins, I wouldn't put them in ahead of time till you're ready to cook them, because it'll make the wonton skins all mushy. But you definitely could make this mix and let it sit overnight, or make it in the morning for a party in the evening, no problem. But for this, and you could also use, if you prefer ground turkey, ground chicken, ground beef, these would work with whatever you like. But I am using pork. Okay, let me rinse off my hands real quick, and we will move on to our dipping sauce and our garnish before I scoop these into our little wontons. Hold on a second, hold that thought. I'm gonna keep sanitary going on here. So the next thing I will do is our garnish, which is going to be this. I took half of an English cucumber. You could use a regular one too, I just prefer them. And we're going to go in here with a tablespoon of vinegar. This is very simple garnish. If I wasn't, I'm actually making these for a party, but I mean, I think a little fresh chopped jalapeno would be good, either in our pork or in this garnish. Would be good for us if I was making them just for us, but we love fresh jalapeno on pretty much everything. So a little pepper, I'm gonna do a little salt, half a teaspoon of salt, I'll throw in there. There we go, using flake salt. You can use any kind of salt you want. And 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. Where'd my sesame seeds go? Here they are. And these are just toasted sesame seeds. I'm gonna do a tablespoon. There you go. And that's it on our little garnish. Just toss that up a little bit. Our vinegar, salt, pepper, sesame seeds, that's it. But when these come out of the oven hot, then you have a little bit of a cool garnish, it's gonna be delicious. A whole lot more than just a regular pot sticker. And really pretty darn easy, and really would be a showstopper for a party. So very good. So there's our little garnish, and then we're gonna make the dipping sauce. So let me get to that. Okay, we should rinse the sesame seeds off my tablespoon there. So we're moving on to our, I'm gonna make it here in a jar so I can shake it up. Shake, shake, shake it up. Again, you could make this dipping sauce ahead of time, no problem. if you're making it for a party, I'm gonna do 4 tablespoons of soy. There we go. And then I'm gonna use, you can use chili oil if you have it, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna use this red hot sauce I put on everything that I love. So we're just gonna do 2 tablespoons of this. Yummy! And then we've got vinegar. Let's see, 4 teaspoons is basically, tablespoon is 3, so there we go. 4 teaspoons of that. And then 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. Whoop. It's getting a little slippery. 2 teaspoons of that. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. It's going to be delicious. And then I have 2 garlic cloves crushed and 2 green onions crushed, diced, chopped, going in. And this is going to be delicious. How about that? How easy was that? And I'm going to put my lid on here and do my best bartender, huh? Shake, 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 shake. And there's our dipping sauce ready to go. I don't think it really needs salt because the soy sauce has so much salt in it. So that's it. We have our dipping sauce and our little garnish. So right now, let's get started on filling these. Because I want them to cook evenly, I'm going to use a scoop. Plus, I think it'll go faster. But I'm going to scoop these in. So I greased the little, these are mini muffin tin. I just greased them a little bit and then took the wonton skins and just placed them gently in each cup. Look at that. I'm gonna press them down a little bit. Oh my gosh, perfect fit. Made exactly 24 mini muffins here. Let's see, pot sticker bites. Yum, these are gonna be delicious. Looks like I can tell because they smell so good. So I'm just pressing them down. So hopefully they cook nice and evenly. Okay, I'm gonna pop these into a 400-degree oven and I will be back and show you the finished product. Yum. Okay, I just pulled these out of the oven. Don't they look delicious? So let's do a little bit of our garnish on top of one of these. Our little cucumber garnish. And let's check out our dipping sauce. So I'll put this in a serving dish, but for right now, for our trial run, I'm just gonna dip it right in our sauce. Uh-oh, uh-oh, it went for a swim. Pull it back out. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a whirl. Mmm. Yum. All the delicious flavors of a pot sticker, and similar because the bottom is a little soft and the top is a little crispy, just like you like your pot stickers, a little crispy on one side and soft on the other side. Now I tested these to make sure that the pork was done and cooked to temperature before I took them out, and they are yummy. So I will get the rest of these all garnished up and ready to go to the party. Delicious.